My name is Lauren Gabriel, and I've lived here for about 2 years. I'm a ESL teacher at Nantucket Intermediate School. ¿Cómo tú te llamas?
Mi nombre es Miguelo Medina, trabajo landscaping. Aquí en Nantucket tengo 5 años viviendo aquí y me gusta mucho Nantucket y las personas de aquí de Nantucket. Me encantan.
When we first came to Nantucket, we lived above ground in a house, but the house was dangerous and old. It had wires everywhere, and we were living there temporarily until the new house was built. So we moved into the basement of a brand new home. It's brand new, and we're super grateful to have that permanent housing. But we thought maybe we lived there a few months in a basement, and now here we are about 2 years later, and we still live in the basement, which is kind of tough when you have 2 kids running around and you can't just look out the window and see them on their bike or playing on a swing. So that's it. We're kind of married into this housing situation until we could buy something on our own, because with 2 kids, you don't want to be moving over and over again. So I anticipate staying where we are. Fortunately, we can, staying where we are until we can find something that's more permanent. Ideally, we would like to own a home on Nantucket, preferably a 3-bedroom, so my kids could have their own bedroom and we could just lay down some roots and live here long term and not have to worry about moving around a lot. ¿Qué tipo de casa quiere aquí?
Ya, nosotros queremos tener una casa de 3 habitaciones, que tenga un poquito de patio, porque siempre estamos viviendo en un basement hace un par de años de que llegamos aquí, de que mi niña tiene 4 meses, ya tiene 2 años y medio. Y queremos tener una casa como nosotros teníamos antes, viviendo sobre la tierra. Ahora mismo nosotros necesitamos una casa para que, como ellos vivan, nosotros vivimos antes, bueno, con casas normales, pero ahora nos ha tocado aquí, en Nantucket, vivir siempre en un basement. No sabemos lo que vivir en una casa todavía, y siempre el sueño de nosotros es tener una casa, para que ellos en el futuro tengan un hogar.
Having our own home would absolutely change our lives. Right now, we feel like everything in our life is pretty much the way we want it to be. Like, we've been happily married for 8 years now. We have 2 kids. I have, honestly, the job of my dreams was to be a public school ESL teacher. And I love working in Nantucket and living in Nantucket. But living in a rented home, especially underground, doesn't feel permanent. Like, I don't envision myself living in a rented home or underground for the long term. Both of our parents still live in the homes that we grew up in. And so we imagine that same dream of having our own home. And like one day if our kids go off to college or grow up and get married, that they would come back to our home, you know? And so it would just feel like so settled. Like, housing's one of those things that when you wake up in the middle of the night, you can't help but think about and wonder what's gonna happen in the future.
Daría un giro de 90 grados, claro. Ese es el sueño de todo el mundo, tener una casa. Y más cuando uno tiene familia y uno está unido. Uno quiere siempre tener una casa, ver los niños que tengan una casa de ellos propios, que no tengan que estar mudándose siempre. Y eso es importante, siempre uno piensa eso toda la noche, que uno quiere tener un hogar para siempre para sus niños. Como siempre yo lo tenía en República Dominicana, mi mamá y mi papá tenían su propio hogar. O sea, su mamá en Maine tenía su propio hogar, entonces ya nosotros somos independientes. Queremos tenerle un hogar a ellos, para el futuro, porque son el futuro del país, los niños. Nosotros somos el presente, mañana ellos serán el futuro. Y por eso luchamos juntos. Ya, el sueño siempre de uno, una casa para su niño.